Okay, so we are live. We are doing the Nintendo Direct today. We're gonna just have the shield over until the Direct becomes available because we're still waiting for like, I don't know, half an hour. But I wanted to kind of talk about a lot of the leaks and stuff that have been happening because there's been a lot of stuff going on. Like, they're saying that there might be like Fallout coming to Switch. You might have Zelda like getting a remake, like Twilight Princess getting a remake. There's like a bunch of stuff kind of being like hinted at. So really, really interesting. Hang on a minute. Let me just check something real fast with the stream, make sure it's good. Okay, I just wanted to check real fast. So I actually have the stream pulled up on a Chromebook next to me because I can't mod or chat because I have to actually have OBS recording desktop. So I have to have it open on the Chromebook next to me, but it's fine. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff being like talked about right now. Like there's a lot of things that have been leaked out. Like you're talking Twilight Princess remake, you're talking Chrono Trigger remake, you're talking about like Fire Emblem 4 might be getting a remake. Fallout might be coming to Switch, although we don't know what form. There's a lot of stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's been leaked out. We know for sure there's no Nintendo Switch 2 announcement in the stream. Like, that's a guarantee. Like, we're not getting that all. Like, the president of Nintendo even said so, like, prior to this. He was like, don't get your hopes up for new, like, Switch 2 content. But there's, like, a lot of stuff that's been leaked. Like, just tons of stuff. And I mean, Nintendo leaks are always very, very iffy. Like, you can't really trust them too much. I mean, how many times we heard Mother 3's getting released in the West? It'll never happen, by the way. But yeah, no, I'm very curious, like, what ends up being true. Like, what ends up being, like, the actual truth behind a lot of this. Because we keep getting these, like, constant things of, oh, this is happening. But usually when it comes to Nintendo leaks, they're either all true or none of them are true. And it's also really interesting because with Nintendo Directs, there's usually this thing of like 80% of the stream is going to be garbage that no one cares about, and then 20% will get people so insanely hyped they'll just basically do the shut up and take my money meme. It'll be interesting. It'll be a very interesting stream either way. Or it'll be so boring and so underwhelming that we will actually lose our minds completely. Who knows? But I'm curious. I'm hopeful. And we'll see when it starts in half an hour. So the other thing I wanted to discuss is some of the like Switch 2 leaks because I find them fascinating. I know we're not going to get anything to do with the Switch 2 in this Direct, but I find it really, really curious that it's like, oh, it might be as powerful as a PS5, might be as like weak as a PS4 Slim. It might be a handheld, it might not be. There's so much going on with the Switch 2 leaks that I just don't even know where to start. I've heard everything from like it'll have Switch and 3DS backwards compatibility to like, oh, it'll be a completely new console, no backwards compatibility, nothing. So I'll be very curious to see. But yeah, no, the thing I'm hoping for the most, honestly, is the Fire Emblem 4 remake. Like, I've talked about this before, but I'm a huge Fire Emblem fanboy. Like, I'm a big time FE fanboy. I've played pretty much every game in the series except for 3 and 6. I've actually been playing 12 in my spare time, which these days is not much, but it's nice to kind of play a game that I haven't played before in a series that I really love. But I'm really curious, like, just how much we'll get out of this Direct, because it's a 40-minute Direct. Like, this is a pretty standard, Direct timeline-wise. Like, we don't usually get anything too crazy in these 40-minuters, but we'll see. It'll be very interesting what we get. I'm really, really hoping, like I said, for FE4 Remake. We might get an announcement for a new 3D Mario or Zelda, like a proper Zelda game. I don't know. I've heard a lot of leaks saying there's a new Zelda in the works, but I assume it would be like a dual release, kind of like Breath of the Wild was. Maybe Star Fox. There hasn't been like anything to do with Star Fox in like close to 10 years now. Actually, might even be 10 years now. And I'm hoping for Metroid Prime 4 news, not for me, because I hate Metroid as a franchise, but for the people who actually care about it, they deserve to have something. It's been 7 years. Like they need to actually have some sort of news, because this is brutal. Like, I'm sorry, this is absolutely brutal. Like, for the people who care about Metroid, like, this is outright cruel that it's been 7 years since we had any info on this game. Um, I've also heard other absolutely insane leaks, like they might be re-releasing, like remaking Majora's Mask. I don't think that's true. Nintendo likes to play pretty safe nowadays, so I really doubt they'd ever re-release a game as weird as Majora's Mask is. But who knows? You know, anything is up in the air. This is kind of like the last year of the Switch. I mean, I would hope so. Um, but like last year of the Switch, typically we get like something crazy in the last year of a Nintendo console. Like that's just always a rule. Because I mean, it was what did we get towards the end of the Wii's lifespan? Like we got a ton of stuff that was like really weird and really interesting. And I mean the DS, some of the best games that released on the DS released at the very end of the DS's lifespan, like Pokemon Conquest. I'm pretty sure, was it Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2 or was that like earlier? I can't remember. There was like a lot of games that released on the DS in its last kind of years, so pretty sure actually again FE12 as well was like in the last year of the DS. So you always get weird, interesting things towards the end of a console's life. And I'm kind of hoping we get that with the Switch. I'm kind of hoping the Switch is, let me just fix my headphones. I hope the Switch gets some really good games towards the end. I mean, we got Princess Peach Showtime, and that was spectacular. Honestly, that is easily my favorite thing that's released on the Switch. Like, Princess Peach Showtime was a masterpiece. I will say that outright. I think it was just a pure, unadulterated masterpiece. Like, the best game Nintendo has put out in a decade, at least. But yeah, I'm hoping there's some interesting stuff. I'm hoping that we get anything to do with anything, honestly. I'm really hoping this doesn't just turn into Pokemon, because that was kind of like, if I remember correctly, what the last Direct turned into was just Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon in an era where nobody likes Pokemon anymore. And I really hope this Direct isn't that. I really hope we get like a ton of games and there's a lot of variety and there's a lot of really interesting stuff in there. But the chances of that happening are kind of up in the air, so we'll see. There is a chance, like I said, we'll get a brand new Zelda. I don't know. It's pretty uncommon for Nintendo to release more than 2 Zeldas per console, because like on the Wii it was Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, and for the Switch we have Zelda Ring 1 and 2, and then on GameCube we had Four Swords Adventure and Wind Waker. So typically, and N64 we had Majora's and Ocarina. So typically Zelda, like, you only get 2 games per console. I mean, you get some weird cases, like obviously the Game Boy Color / Game Boy had quite a few. There was like 3 or 4 that released on that, and the DS had like, God, DS had more than any other any other console ever did. Because I'm just thinking about that. Like, you had Phantom Hourglass, you had Spirit Tracks, you had the 3 Tingle games, and then there was like something else I'm forgetting. So the DS was kind of like the treasure trove for Zelda in terms of like how many Zeldas we got. But I don't think there will be a new one for Switch, and if it is, it will be a dual release like Breath of the Wild was for the Wii U and Switch. I don't think Nintendo's gonna exclusively release for the Switch at this point, or at least not in terms of something as big as Zelda or Mario. Kirby, I don't know if I care. Honestly, I love Kirby, but I can never get into any of the modern ones. Like, I really didn't like Kirby in the Forgotten Game. I know it's not called that, but that game died in a week. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we're waiting for. I'm hoping we get something to do with Switch Online to make it worth the money, and I'm hoping, dear God, do not give it a price increase. Nintendo, just don't do it. Like, I know that you keep saying we need to make the NSO more profitable, but if you want to make it more profitable and get more people to play NSO, just add more games. That is all that we ask. Add more consoles, add more games. Like, stop making it more expensive because it's barely worth it as is. Probably not even worth it. Okay, well, my my YouTube studio just had a conniption fit. That was interesting. I'm hoping for a lot. I'm hoping for some really, really interesting stuff this direct. And let me just check in on the direct real fast. Still waiting for it to go live. Okay, I was kind of like, so when I first started, I actually thought I'd start early because I went on IGN stream, and it looked like it was actually like starting up early, but it wasn't. I don't know. Now I'm on the official Nintendo Direct because it's the only one that can be trusted. So yeah, we got like 23 minutes till this thing starts, but I'm really curious, like, what we'll get out of this. I'm hoping it's good. I'm really hoping it's good. It's been a long time since we've had a real good Nintendo Direct. Like, we've had some really bad Nintendo Directs in recent memory. Like, that last one especially was just a Pokemon fest, and nobody cared. Like, you should have seen the actual YouTube chat for that, like, the Nintendo one. Like, it was just all people saying they hated it. Like, I don't think there was a single person who was happy with it. And it sucks because I want this Direct to be good, and I'm hoping it is. And it's been a good long while since we've had one. Okay, well, I can officially hang on a minute. Let me just very quickly open up OBS. I'm just gonna take off the screen. There we go. And now we play the waiting game. Let's hope it's good. I really, really hope it's good. But yeah, let's see if we get something out of this, because it's been a long while since I can remember Nintendo making me very happy with a Direct. It's been, God, it might have been years actually. I hope that's not the case. I'm trying to remember, because I remember, like, their big announcement at one point was like, oh, we're re-releasing Luigi's Mansion 2. It's like, oh, good, the worst Luigi's Mansion game. Thank you. We all asked for that. Wait, no one did. That's right. God, I would actually go insane if they revealed something to do with Golden Sun, because I'm not the biggest Golden Sun fan in the world, but it's been so long. Like, it has been so unbelievably long since they have done anything with Golden Sun. Like, even just releasing it on NSO would be huge. Like, even that would be, like, massive. Because that would be, like, a big deal if they actually, revealed anything to do with Golden Sun. Mother 3 obviously would be pretty crazy, but, you know, it's not going to happen. Just gotta put that down. I just realized my Switch was kind of in the way. Okay, hang on a minute. Did I not fix this? I'm being big dumb. I just realized that the thing that I had actually, like, you know, crossed out in OBS was not the image. It was actually the screen. Man, that would have sucked. Imagine having a black screen Nintendo Direct. Oh boy. I just keep thinking, like, man, that would be really, really funny if that was what happened. Just me doing a blank Nintendo Direct. Wonderful. So, we've got how long till the Direct? We've got exactly 20 minutes now. So I'm going to talk briefly about some stuff I have planned, because we got past 20 minutes somehow, and we can't just do that with speculation. So, I am going to play Onderon Saga like an Iron Man of it, because Mangs has announced that the prequel, Rebellion Saga, is coming out by the end of the year. So I will be playing that when it drops. And I want to do Onderon Saga first, so it just makes sense. The Shadow the Erdtree DLC, I don't know when it's coming out, actually. But I'm pretty sure it's either Thursday or Friday. I will be streaming it. The Friday stream will actually be starting earlier than usual, because usually I start at 12:30. Saturday morning. And this time I'm going to actually be starting at like 11:15 or 11 at night on Friday. The simple reason is that we've still got a bunch of stuff to do in game before the DLC. Like, I have to kill Mog. That is an absolute, because I'm almost 100% certain that Mog is like the entranceway to the DLC. So I've got to go kill him. And I've got a bunch of other stuff to do. Obviously, I want to put as much time into the DLC as I can, so it just makes sense. And yeah, so that's the plan. And then once I'm done with Elden Ring, we'll be streaming the Shadow Dragon Iron Man, because I actually have figured out how to get the death counter to work, so that's Gucci. It's Gucci with the Gucci. And as for like my next Let's Play after I'm done Ocarina and Fire Red, because those are both coming back fairly soon. I just have to get my recording schedule fixed. I think probably what I'll do is I'll probably do either Athenian Rhapsody or maybe Earthbound. I haven't really thought about it. I have an idea in my head what I want to do, but I don't 100% know. So we've still got whole 18 minutes. Jesus Christ, I should have started this later than I did. This was a mistake. I should have started at like 9:45. Oh well, it's fine. We'll just ramble a bit more. So this can be an interesting direct either way. It's either going to make everyone angry or it's going to satisfy everyone's needs. Like literally just completely make everyone super happy or super angry, and I don't know which. Honestly, given Nintendo's streak lately, probably piss everyone off would be my guess. But you know, I should also start doing like direct bingo cards with this. Like that would be a really fun thing to do during these streams. So I will check how good the audio is once the stream starts, and if it's a little too loud or too quiet, I will turn it up or down. So pardon the stream if it's too loud or too quiet for a little bit. I will fix it as it goes along. But yeah, this will be interesting. We'll see how it goes. I'm not entirely convinced it'll be a good stream. I've been disappointed by Direct so much in the past that I'm kind of like, I don't know, but we'll see. We can only hope. I mean, honestly, I would do anything for it to be like a very good, satisfying stream. Even if we don't get like crazy amounts of stuff, just enough to be kind of like that's nice. You know, even if it's just like one or two really big games, that'd be more than enough for me. I don't really need like a mega direct where it's like we're throwing everything at the wall, including the kitchen sink. No, I just want some very fun, very satisfying games. Like kind of like how Princess Peach Showtime was. Just something to really just keep me engaged with Nintendo for a little bit when I'm kind of like waning off them, because I've been really unhappy with Nintendo as of late. Between what they did to VIMS and between just the general state of Nintendo releases throughout the Switch's lifespan, like there's been very few games that have really like kind of attached themselves to me during the Switch's life. Princess Peach Showtime is probably the biggest so far for me. I really enjoyed it. Mario Maker 2 is fantastic. I think in some ways it's worse than Mario Maker 1, but I still enjoyed it a lot. Kirby and the Forgotten Game was bad. It sucked. It's not that it was like a bad game per se, it was just more so like we finally got an open world Kirby game, kind of, and it sucked and it was boring and there wasn't really much to do and it wasn't that interesting. Like it was fine, I guess, but for a Kirby game it kind of underwhelmed me. I hated Mario Odyssey. I hate both Zelda rings. Both of the Zelda rings disappoint me. You think you want an open world Zelda until you get them, and then you hate them. But, I mean, I haven't played any Pokemon games that I've enjoyed after X and Y. Like, X and Y were the last two that I actually really liked. I hated Sun and Moon with a burning passion. Ultra Sun and Moon were more of the same. Really did not like Sword and Shield. I thought they were very like underwhelming. They kind of lost the essence of what Pokemon is design wise. And then as for Scarlet and Violet, I didn't even bother playing them. They were like the first Pokemon games I ever actually skipped out on. So yeah, that's great. Just checking over at the second screen to make sure like things are going well. But who knows? Who knows what we'll get today? I hope it's something good. I hope it's something great. Gonna move the Switch even more because I realized it's like kind of interfering with my mouse in case I need to use my mouse. This desk is getting way too cramped. I really need to figure out a better system for this. I've got like one monitor on a stand behind the other, which is not great because I have to crane my neck up to look at it. And then I've got like this other monitor in front. I've got my keyboard in front of that monitor. I've got like my mouse here. Like, this is a mess. Like, this is an absolute mess that I have as a recording setup. Like, this is disastrous. I need to figure out a better system for this. Honestly, I might even get like one of those things where they you put like a monitor on a boom arm or whatever, because I don't know. This is rough. This is a rough time. Speaking of rough, we've still got 13 minutes left. I'm gonna sit up because I'm kind of slouching here. There we go, that's much better. So, I'm hoping, against hope, that this Direct gives me everything that I want, or at the very least, at least one or two things that I want. I want the rumors of the Wind Waker remake to be real, because I love Wind Waker, it's my favorite Zelda. I desperately want the Fire Emblem 4 remake, like, rumors to be real, and for them to not destroy it, because like, I want it to be treated in the same vein as Shadows of Valentia was, where it was like a very, very faithful remake. Like, Valentia is probably the most faithful remake I have ever seen. And that's what I want for Genealogy, but I don't know if we'll get it. I really don't. And then, as for anything else, a new Fire Emblem would be cool, but it's not like, I don't really care. Obviously, Engage was pretty bad. Three Houses was pretty bad. They both kind of sucked. Three Houses tried to have a plot and failed, but at least it tried. The biggest problem with Three Houses is the fact that, like, the game wants to be this complex strategy game, and it just devolves into use wyverns, win. It's a terrible, terrible fucking system, and I hate it. I just absolutely despise it. And as for Engage, fuck Engage. Everything about Engage is awful. The art style is awful. The mechanics are awful. The plot is non-existent. I think pornos have a better plot than Fire Emblem Engage does. I'm trying to think of, like, what else. I mean, that's really it. We've had, like, 2 Fire Emblem games for the Switch, and both of them suck. Pokemon is in the worst shape it's ever been. Pikmin can't even be called Pikmin anymore. Zelda, I know they're going away from open world. They've actually stated that, like, the director of the Zelda series, I forget his name, he said that they were 100% leaving open world behind. Like, it's done. They take too long to make, and, like, it split the community in half, so I wouldn't be shocked if he's gonna stick to that and just get rid of it. Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird. Let me just do one final check on OBS to make sure everything is good. If OBS would like to open, that would be spectacular. Okay, yep, everything is Gucci. Okay, just wanted to do one final check on OBS. Like I said, if we have to raise or lower the volume, I will. I have no, like, once it starts, I will actually check the volume on OBS and see if it, like, matches up with my mic at all. Because I don't want it to be louder than me or at the same volume, but I just need it to be slightly lower. You know, I don't want it to be an issue. So, just gonna turn this up to 10 on my headphones. Okay. So we've got exactly 10 minutes on the dot. Exactly 10 minutes to go. I am hoping we get a 3D Mario that doesn't bore me to tears like Odyssey did. Because it's not that Odyssey was bad. I keep comparing it in my head to, like, the 3 Golden Age 3D Marios. It just doesn't hold up. I'm very curious, like, if Nintendo is... Because I know there's been, like, whirlings around of, like, people talking about Mother 4, and I don't think that's going to happen, because first of all, we don't even have Mother 3, or at least officially. But I kind of hope we get something. I kind of hope it's something good. Again, Metroid Prime 4, for the people who care about it, like, they need some news of it. It's been 7 years. Like, I don't care. I don't like Metroid, but there are people who do, and they're probably like suffering for how long they've had to wait to like hear anything about this game. Um, I'm trying to think what else could be happening. We know there's gonna be Pokemon news because the whole point of this like direct is to talk about stuff coming out in 2024, like late 2024 and 2025. Um, like I doubt almost anything for like mid to whatever 2024 will like be revealed at all, but there is going to be stuff for like later this year and next year. I know that for sure. That was actually like in the official statement they made. Um, I don't think there's going to be a new Smash reveal, only because of the fact that I feel like that's being saved for their next console. I think Nintendo really, with how much, the Wii U and Switch were sold off of Smash Bros. Alone, I think Nintendo wants people to know that. Like, I think what Nintendo wants is they want people to they want people to actually like play the new console when it comes out, and the best way to do that is to put Smash Bros on it. Obviously launching with new Mario, new Smash Bros, new Zelda, whatever. That's going to be a big deal. Um as for when people were making like this big deal about the new Pokemon games, like, oh, coming to Nintendo Switch systems, like Nintendo always says that. That's how they describe the Switch, is they say Switch systems. They don't just say to Switch. Like, I don't know why everyone was acting like that was like, oh my god, holy shit, it's happening. Like, no, it's not. I mean, it might come out, like Pokemon might come out on the new console as well. And the other thing I wonder, and why I'm kind of thinking they won't dual release the new Zelda, is I get the feeling that the new console is gonna be backwards compatible on like the Switch to Wii U. But I think like what will happen with it is that it will be backwards compatible with upscaling like PS5 has. Like, I get the idea that that's what they're gonna do with this new console, because Nintendo knows that backwards compatibility is a big thing. Like, the problem with the Switch at launch, and one of the only criticisms it really got from people, was that it wasn't backwards compatible with anything. So I think that's why Nintendo is going to make sure this new one is. I mean, the new Switch, or whatever it is, it's set up to fail because Nintendo's repeating the mistakes of the Wii U, which really concerns me. Like, it, from leaks we have, it's going to be underpowered. It might not have backwards compatibility. Well, I mean, the Wii U did, but not fully. Even though there was compatibility for GameCube, you couldn't actually get GameCube to run on your Wii U without jailbreaking it, which was baffling. I'm trying to think, like, there was a lot of things that they did with the Switch and the Wii U that were, like, completely different why the Switch sold well, but if they make the same mistakes as they did with the GameCube and Wii U, I kind of fear for this new console. They're already making one, which is that this console is overstaying its welcome, like, by a lot. Like, so many people just want the Switch to die, which I totally understand. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We're down to the last 5 minutes waiting, so usually these start about 1 or 2 minutes early, but it might be late too, who knows. I'm curious. I'm hopeful. Hopefully that hope won't get dragged down into the mud again. Oh, this has happened too many times now. This has happened way too many times. I mean, I don't even care about the new Pokemon games. Like, even though they're going back to X and Y, which I did like X and Y, I know it's going to have some stupid modern gimmick in it because Nintendo cannot help themselves when it comes to gimmicks. They have to put them in every game, and it drags the quality of the game down so much. Like, it depresses me that Nintendo has to put gimmicks in every single game, because I miss the days when Nintendo just made games that played great, and, we got something that was, like, really special. Like, Wind Waker didn't have any gimmicks, Mario 64 didn't have any gimmicks. They were just spectacularly well-made games. So, that's what I kind of hope going forward, and Princess Peach Showtime kind of gave me that hope, because it's like, oh, this is just a really solid game. I mean, it's easy. It was made for babies, but it's still fun. It was still creative, and I loved it. Really liked Mario Maker 2. It really innovated on the first one. I do find it a little bit more annoying to make stuff in Mario Maker 2 than the first one, but we'll see what they come out with today. We've still got 4 minutes on the clock, so Maybe the Twilight Princess remake rumors are real. I doubt it. I know it comes from a pretty unreliable leaker, so I'm kind of like thinking it probably won't. Let me check, see if my headset's turned itself off, because this thing turns itself off. There's no sound for a while. Nope, it's still on. Goody goody. So once the stream starts up, I'm gonna make sure the audio's good, and then like we'll know, and then I'll just leave it like that for the rest of the direct. It's only gonna be a 40-minute, which kind of concerns me, because typically when Nintendo does the 40-minute directs, they don't usually have anything that amazing in them. It's always kind of a downer when you see that it's like, oh, Nintendo Direct, and it's 40 minutes. But who knows? Maybe this will be the exception to the rule. Maybe this will be like the world's greatest Nintendo Direct, and we'll get like tons of new games. We'll get like big announcements. People will finally get to hear about like Metroid Prime 4 and like a bunch of other stuff that they've been holding on the back burner for months and years. Who knows? Or maybe it'll be like the last Direct they did, where everyone walked away going, fuck Nintendo. I don't know. That Direct was so bad. People were so angry after it. Which is like, I don't know why people thought that it was going to be this big deal. Because it was like, what, a February or March Direct? It's like, it's the early year Direct. There's never anything interesting in the early year Direct. That is a guarantee. Like, I don't think there's ever been a Nintendo Direct that comes out early in the year that's like really interesting. So we'll see, though. We'll see if this is, like, the big one. This is going to be, like, the huge Direct that has, like, tons of content, or if it's just going to fall flat on its face like the last one did. Who knows? I mean, I've heard a lot of rumblings about remakes. I've heard a lot of rumblings about, like, a new 3D Mario. I've heard a lot of rumblings about new Zelda, or, like, a remake Zelda. We'll see. I feel like a lot of the big stuff in this Direct is you're going to have them right at the beginning or at the very end. Maybe both. Definitely not getting a new Smash Bros. There's no chance. That's going to be strictly for the new console, I guarantee it. Maybe something on Pikmin 5. I doubt it. Pikmin 4 is pretty fresh. But Nintendo has, announced Pikmin games pretty early after they've been, released. So, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised to see a new Fire Emblem game. Like new or remake, because typically we usually get one like a year and a half, at least an announcement for one a year and a half after the previous one. So, and this is about that time, because it's been about a year and a half since Engage came out. We'll see. We got 1 minute on the clock. Here we go, boys and girls. It's about to start. I'm excited. I'm sure I won't be by the end of the stream, but I'm excited. Alright. Any day now. Be good. It would be good, Nintendo. Just please start stream. I need to know. I need to know what I'm going to be wasting my money on in the next year and a half. Please. Tell me, Nintendo Senpai. Tell me if Fallout is coming to Switch. I really doubt. Maybe the first Fallout, actually. First Fallout can run on pretty much anything. Run on a potato, basically. So, we'll see. Should be starting up any second now. Any old second. Or not. My sense of time is not the best. Okay, well, it's 10 a.m. now. We shall see. Here we go. Alright, let me just very quickly. How are we doing for audio? Seems good. Yep, audio seems good. Alright. Audio seems... Okay, so it's Mario. Luigi? Ooh, it's cell shit. I like this animation. Oh god, not the bees! Not the bees! They're in my eyes! Oh, Luigi's dead. Is this a Mario and Luigi game? No Luigi. This has to be a Mario and Luigi RPG game. 100%. Yep. Yep. Oh, I really do like this animation. I've always loved these games. Like, every single Mario and Luigi game has been very good. Very, very good. Chat, tell me if my audio is good. I'm very, very interested. What is this game? It's Mario and Luigi. And I've always loved these, as I said. Oh, Luigi, no. Full extension. Wait a minute. They're extending. Extend schlong. Luigi. Yeah. Yeah, this looks good. So this is what I'm saying, though. All of the great Switch games come out at the end of the lifespan. I mean, it's a typical Nintendo problem. It's really interesting, too, because they are very clearly working around the Switch's questionable capability. They know that the Switch is aging, and they're trying to make games that'll actually do something about it. I don't know. It's rough. Brothership. Okay. What are you doing, step bro? Oh, God. November 7th.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Please give me something good this time. I mean, we're starting off strong. Starting off very strong. God, has it really been like 9 years? Jesus. Well, what, the last one would have been Paper Jam, right? Was it really that long ago? So it seems like 9 years is Nintendo's like new thing. Oh, they're making another one of these?
The thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is headed
interesting.
to the Nintendo Switch system.
Very interesting.
150 speedrunning challenges from across 13 NES games, from lightning-fast beats to action-packed battles.
That might be kind of fun. Depends how much it costs.
Familiarize yourself with each challenge and perfect your timing. Then give it your best shot. And
I mean, the Direct's not bad so far. It's not bad at all. I was kind of like worried it would be, but it's not terrible. It started off Mario and Luigi. We get kind of like a neat little speedrunning thing with this. That ain't bad. I'll take it. I will definitely take it.
Tips and tricks to help you improve. Put your skills to the test in survival mode.
What survival mode? Like it's a round-based zombie style NES game. Mario with the ray gun.
Will you be the last one standing? Nintendo World Championships NES Edition launches on Nintendo Switch.
That's not bad. Again, so far, good Direct. We'll see if they can maintain it. We got 2 announcements that are kind of interesting. I don't know if I'm really super interested in this, but it's not bad. Oh, here comes the weeaboo shit. Yep. Yep. Nintendo, please. Nintendo, be merciful. I don't care. There's only like 3 animes I've ever really cared about, and that's like Dragon Ball Initial D and Fist of the North Star, and everything else is kind of like, it's fine. It exists. I'm sure somebody enjoys it. I sure as fuck don't. I'm kind of hoping we get like some more Nintendo stuff, and this doesn't just devolve into third party. It's not that I don't like third party, but I'm really kind of hoping this, you know, maybe gives me some more to be excited about. I mean, Mario and Luigi was a good start, for sure.
Launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
What's next?
Embark on a multi-dimensional
Oh no,
journey.
looks like more weeaboo. More weeaboo trash.
Series creator Hironobu Sakaguchi.
Is this one actually going to be a JRPG? Because I'll play it if it is.
Comes the turn-based RPG.
Oh, it is. It's turn-based.
The world is slowly
Good.
robbed of its civilization.
Because I'm really tired of every RPG coming out being a hack and slash. I would very much like a turn-based game.
All mankind.
Oh, he is super... Oh, she is super edgy. I didn't see the tits. Now that I've seen the tits...
Skills are the ticket to winning battles. Adjust a skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies at once.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
You can also
Too bad this game looks like a mobile game.
separate dimension and fight them later.
Okay. Dimension?
Enemies there are, the
What
more
do you mean
you want
dimension?
them
That's not a
in one
word.
shot.
That's complete nonsense.
together.
God, I'm so edgy. I'm Edgelord protagonist number 3.
Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Yeah, it might be fine. I don't know. We'll see.
Another sport is
Oh no.
Boko Square.
Guys, come on. Nobody cares about
Being
this.
added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch sports game.
Wow, free update in 2024? Who'd have thunk?
Pass.
Whoa.
Shoot.
It's insane. This is truly revolutionary. My mind is blown.
Try out 3-point challenge.
Remember when we had Mii's? I miss the Mii's.
Within the time limit.
And we have like these generic characters.
4 players can also compete in 5-streak battle.
No one cares about. Just move on, Nintendo.
You can team up
Nobody cares about Switch Sports.
to
Alright,
on
we only played Wii Sports because it came with the Wii. God damn it. Man, they are really proud of this.
Nintendo Switch Sports dunks
They're
on
like, yeah,
Wednesday
we have
with
basketball. Holy shit. What's this? What is this and why is it get a special reveal? It didn't need a lead-in. Okay, well that's weird. I like the art style. The art style is very interesting. I don't know how to feel about this. Oh no, is this music copyrighted? Please no. I don't know. I'm gonna mute it just in case. Hang on. I gotta mute this. I don't know if this is copyright. Just let me... There. I'll just mute it until like the next thing happens. I'm sorry for breaking the immersion opening up OBS, but I have to make sure that like this doesn't get me claimed. Okay, it's over.
Cartoon Classics. Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island. Monarch's greatest detective is solving a mystery. And
Oh, that's their greatest detective.
in the
He looks like an obese dolphin.
mystery in Monarch. Uncover hidden
Why is he an
evidence
obese dolphin?
throughout the world. Then use the dashboard to crack each case.
What if like the case is an extremely graphic murder mystery? Like just an extremely violent, brutal, like dude's head got caved in murder mystery. Oh no, not Hello Kitty.
Adventures await.
Hello Kitty is a war crime.
Customize your character.
Oh no.
Then befriend Hello
No.
Kitty, Kuromi,
Not like this.
familiar faces
I just
in the
punched the
Swirling
microphone by accident. I'm so sorry.
Team up with your new pals to solve
Chat, I
mysteries.
apologize.
Explore Friendship Island when
I
Hello
apolpo.
Kitty Island Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year.
Wow.
Let's get loony in this wacky sports game.
I...
Play as Bugs Bunny.
What, it's like Space Jam the game? Oh no, it's all the sports.
Arcade-style
Meep meep.
sports. Unleash the full power of
Okay, I might actually play this only because I'm a sucker for Looney Tunes.
but watch
I am an absolute sucker for Looney Tunes.
Tunes Wacky World
So I might play this.
Nintendo Switch.
Even though the animation looks like it came out on like the DS in 2006. Oof.
Emergency meeting.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Remake and imposter roles are being added to Among Us. Alert others when eliminated as a noise
It's
maker.
not that this isn't cool, it's just that nobody's playing this game. Like, I tried to find a lobby for this recently. This game is dead. Like, just super dead.
Suss things out when this free update for Among Us
Like, I still like
comes
Among
to
Us, but
Nintendo Switch
Jesus Christ.
today. A monster army is at your command.
What is this?
This is Felicidad, a realm of monsters.
Okay.
Those who command and raise them are
Oh look, another Pokemon knockoff.
vital role
We're gonna get so many of these now that Pal World was successful.
must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his
How many villains are named Magus? Like, just how many? Like, do you think there can be?
against the Magus's army
Because I feel like Magus is like the most common RPG villain name.
and harvest them to make your buddies come to life.
Oh my god. It's Harvest Moon, but Pokemon.
Be trained for battle.
The two things that probably do not belong together.
Give commands to monsters and exploit enemy weaknesses
I
in
just...
action-packed
You started off so strong. You had, like, the Mario and Luigi thing, and then you had, like, the NES Championship thing, and now it's just like, nope. Third-party hell.
fusion summon and wreak havoc on
I
your
mean,
foes.
the Looney Tunes thing looked fine, I guess, and, what was the other thing that they showed off? Like, the Plug character, that was kind of neat, with, like, the hand-drawn animation.
Launching on Nintendo Switch
Yeah, I'll have to
November
miss that.
1st.
I'll have to dodge that game like a bullet. Donkey Kong. Dingle King.
Donkey Kong Country returns, originally released on the Wii system.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Nintendo Switch.
How many times can we remake this game?
Tribe has hypnotized the wildlife. Stolen
Oh,
Donkey
no.
Kong's precious banana horde.
Donkey Kong is pissed.
Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them.
Oh, how many times can this game get a remake? This is turning into the new Fire Emblem 1.
And roll on through.
Just like infinite remakes.
Filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top
Because didn't this get remade for like the Wii U as well? Or like the 3DS? I can't remember. I'm like confident this was remade before. And now they're like, we're going to do it again.
Even hitching a ride on Rambi.
My understanding from people who like Donkey Kong as well is like, this isn't even considered one of the better games.
Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for two-player local
God.
co-op.
Okay, yes. This is very nice, Nintendo. Game that released 15 years ago. Look, this is great, but we'd like to see some new stuff. Look, I'm all for older games, but even I'm getting to the point where I'm like, no, I need some new games in my life. I didn't know I needed new games until Princess Peach Showtime came out.
One of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's jungle escapades returns in HD.
Yes, wonderful.
Plenty of wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs. Next, please take a look at this.
Is it new? Or is it another remake? This looks Zelda-y. What is this? I mean, it's silent so far. Oh. Dragon Quest? Yeah, that's the guy from Dragon Quest. Oh. I've never been attached to this series, so I can't get excited. I want to. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake.
Journey with allies.
I kind of hope this is how they remake Chrono Trigger eventually, because I know they're working on it. They've already asked people like what they want for a remake. So, I mean, Chrono Trigger's all but confirmed at this point for a remake, but I hope it's in this style and not in, like, the Final Fantasy VII fake remake thing where they just completely change everything you like about the game.
And formidable monsters await.
I mean, the pixel art's beautiful. I'm not denying that. I just don't care. It's just not a franchise I've ever been attached to. I have nothing against it. Like, it's not like a franchise I actively hate. It's just, I have no real attachment to it. I really should get into the Dragon Quest games, but I have no incentive to play them for the channel because they're so insanely long. And I don't really have the free time to play stuff like this anymore. It's too bad.
Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake.
How's the audio, chat? Is the audio good?
To Nintendo Switch, November 14th.
Is the mix good? Chat silent. What, another remake? Experience the complete Erdrick trilogy. Okay. Dragon Quest 1 2 HD remake coming next year. So you remade 3 before 1 and 2?
任天堂ダイレクトをご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井裕二です。ドラゴンクエスト3の映像、いかがでしたか？
I'm trying to be entertaining here, chat, but this is a franchise I have no attachment to. Zero attachment. Yeah, that's very nice. And I'm sure the people who like this are very, very happy, and I'm very happy for them. But it's kind of like my opinion on the Metroid thing. I don't care about it, but other people do, so I'm not going to talk shit. Excuse me, I had to cough. All the dust from moving. What's next?
We hope you're excited to play the entire Erdrick trilogy, now in HD.
Sure, I don't know. I'm sure people are excited.
With more headlines.
Give me something to be excited about, come on. Oh, no. No, not Funko. No. No, this is an affront to God. Stop.
Wait,
Oh.
man? Great Scott! Is that Marty McFly?
Oh, no.
The world of Funko is coming to life.
No. No. No.
Play with more
No.
60 characters.
No.
Locations based on over 20
No.
movies, TV
I want
shows,
something to be excited about, and then you followed it up with Funko? Why?
skills, and crafted
Ah.
games to explore epic worlds.
Why Freddy Fazbear, though?
Unique puzzles, hidden areas, and familiar foes.
Okay.
Dinosaurs from Jurassic World and Cylons from Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, Christ.
We're certainly not toying around.
Ah ha ha ha, so funny, haha.
Funko Fusion pops onto Nintendo Switch.
That's great. Can we get something to be excited about now?
We've got a smorgasbord of spooky, silly, and strategic games.
Okay. I like strategy games.
Ready for an adventure of ghoulish
Ah yes, the worst
proportions?
Luigi's Mansion game.
Summon your courage and explore.
I really wish it had been Luigi's Mansion 1 that they had done an HD remake of. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, this is something that I really wanted, because, like, we got one on 3DS, but 3DS was dead by the time they released it, and it was actually kind of a downgrade from the GameCube version. But I was kind of hoping that we'd get Luigi's Mansion on the Switch, like OG Luigi's Mansion.
Meet the quirky little Dempa Man. Find him, catch him, and
What?
lead him on a joyful RPG
What
adventure.
is this? Why is it
Explore
cursed?
and
I kind of love it.
battle monsters. Customize all sorts
Oh
of
god, they're
abilities
so derpy. They're like Teletubbies, but even more satanic.
and more.
I kind of love this.
Players in local co-op can team up to catch special Dempa
Do I have the attention span of a toddler? That I'm getting intrigued by this?
Timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch, July
Or is like the
27th.
rest of this direct so dull so far that I just find this interesting?
Strategize away in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug series.
Oh, neat.
Take
I've never played any of the Metal Slug games, I'm gonna be honest. It's been on my list of like stuff I have to play, but I have never played them.
and build out your decks to win tactical tussles.
I mean, it's neat.
You can also slug it out with other players. in
It's very
online
neat.
battles.
Very cool, Kanye, very cool.
Attack Reloaded. Stored
God.
to the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Oh, wow. Whew. Whew.
Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike
Okay,
RPG.
I've heard Darkest Dungeon is great, and I haven't played it, and I need to. I've been told this by everyone I know who has kind of like similar tastes in games as I do, and they're like, you need to play Darkest Dungeon, and I still haven't.
After each deadly run.
Like, I know I should.
Into
I know it's on my list. Again, I have a list of games I need to play, but
later today on Nintendo
future streaming material, I suppose.
More classic titles are on the way.
Probably with a price tag increase. Link to the Past, that's a very good one.
Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure.
This is the best way to play Link to the Past, to be fair.
Randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords.
You know, this actually might be a really good addition with, like, Switch's online,
Experience the remake
online
of
multiplayer.
Samus's first adventure in
Like, that
Metroid
actually might be a
Legend.
big deal.
Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64,
Okay.
Nintendo Switch Online Mature 17 Plus collection of games.
Oh, wow.
The dangerous
Holy
lost
shit,
arms
dude.
of the campaigners
Yeah, you
nefarious
definitely have to be an
engagement
adult to play
with
this shit.
Dinosaur Hunter.
I mean, bro, look at the graphics. I mean, it's almost like real life. You know, the violence is just... What? Perfect Dark? Okay.
Trade a corporation
This is not news. We knew this was coming.
in,
This was already listed.
now with online multiplayer.
Why are you acting like this is brand new?
4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members later today.
Yeah, I don't have the expansion pack anymore. It was a waste of money.
Set sail to save the day.
Oh no, is this gonna be cursed?
This is Verona, a young woman with the
Well,
ability to
it has a lolicon, so yes, I'm going to say it's cursed.
I will take all of this girl.
join her on a journey to save her friend.
Oh, quality voice acting.
In this new installment in the Phantom Brave series.
There's more of these games? Why?
Take on tactical turn-based
Oh, wow, that frame rate.
where you'll combine the same
Yeah, it's a Switch game, alright.
in various ways.
I know that's mean. I know that's mean. The Switch is doing its best.
Objects to maneuver them.
This is
With
cursed.
a cannon to attack a large area.
God, look at that frame rate.
A fan to blow enemies around.
Maybe we'll give, you know what, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's not the frame rate. Maybe it's just the stream. Something tells me it's not the stream, though.
Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero, launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I'll have to not play that. You know what, with the frame dips and lolicon. Not really a fan of that.
It's gonna take you for a ride.
Wait. Wait a minute.
7 arcade games featuring
Yo!
Marvel and Capcom characters are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as one collection. Clash,
Okay.
X-Men versus Street Fighter,
That actually might be fun on Switch being a handheld.
Marvel versus
Like, actually?
Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes.
Oh, God. MVC2.
Down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The Punisher.
Oh, God.
More.
Why? I mean, I love Punisher, but
Polish your fighting skills.
I haven't heard great things about that game.
Select online mode to challenge rivals around the world.
Again, this might be fun, but if it's anything like the collection they released,
In The Punisher.
I feel like it's not going to have
Crossover
have a very big,
exams of
you know, player base.
or listen to music from each game.
No, stop.
Marvel vs. Capcom
Nope.
Fighting Collection.
No, don't do that.
Launches on Nintendo
Marvel,
Switch this
no.
year.
Nintendo, no. That's copyright. May rot. Oh no, it's in our Mario Party.
The latest game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get ready to jump into the biggest
Please tell me it's not going to be in our car
yet.
Mario Party.
Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Oh.
First, let's see some of the new boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars.
That's not new. That's from the Nintendo 64 one, like Mario Party 1.
Rainbow Galleria.
Oh god, it's a mall.
In-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast. Ride around and stay on track in
Well, at least they're being creative with the
new turbo
with the
dice
boards.
set. You can move up to 40
Wait, are they going back to themed boards like Mario Party 2? Because I can get behind that.
ebb and flow of the
I
tide
love the
can
theme
change your
boards.
path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top.
Why are those Goombas gold?
Game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games.
Yo, Western Land, let's go!
Some minigames
All right.
and action-packed challenges.
Nintendo, you've convinced me.
A battle
I see Western Land.
and more.
That's all I need.
Some are controlled by gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con
It
controller.
would have been funnier if they'd been doing a jerk-off motion with that.
110 minigames. There's a wide variety to enjoy.
I can't wait for one of these to cause me to make a hole in my palm.
Up to 20 players can go head-to-head online in the Coupathlon.
Oh, finally, Mario Party Battle Royale. This is what I've always wanted.
Aim for first place.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually is kind of a tantalizing idea.
Right on top.
There can be only one Luigi.
Wait, there are even more new modes? The biggest
I'm really hoping this isn't one of those cases where they make too many modes and the core game suffers.
on the Nintendo Switch system, October 17th.
I've seen Nintendo do that before, especially with Mario Party.
That was the latest installment in the Mario Party series.
It actually doesn't look bad.
Super Mario Party Jamboree
Like, for once,
with new boards,
I'm actually kind of interested.
20-player online gameplay, and more. Get ready for the biggest Mario
Doesn't look
Party
bad.
in series history.
It actually kind of looks fun.
And now,
Not gonna lie.
please take a look at this.
Okay, it's gotta be a big enough announcement. Maybe not. What is this? Oh, it's Zelda. It's Zelda. They're going with the toy aesthetic again. Okay. I like that. Oh, shit. He's so serious. He's serial. Yeah. Is this a brand new Zelda, or is this like a remake Zelda? I assume it's a remake if they're going for the toy aesthetic again. He actually just hits her, killing her instantly. Dead. Oh my god, she looks so scared. Alright, well. Zelda's the playable character? Oh no, is this a remake of the CDI games? Ah, you've killed me! Good! Echoes of Wisdom. Okay. I can get behind it.
Hello, everyone. I'm AJ.
Hopefully it's not open world. Getting real sick of that shit. If it's a traditional Zelda, I can get behind that 100%. I like the style.
This time around, Link has vanished. Now it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role.
Oh shit. It's an actual Zelda game starring Zelda. We only needed to wait almost 40 years for this to happen. Again, not counting the CDI disaster.
With a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
Let's see this.
Stolen away.
Wow.
Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people.
Oh my god. It's
Now
horrifying.
Zelda meets
It's quicksand.
Tri, receives a mysterious staff called
Is she gonna get an air companion named Force?
on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
Okay, we need to see gameplay though.
By waving the tri-rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called
Whoa.
an echo.
The Legend of Table. Finally. I've waited for this game for so many years.
Whatever you'd like.
I have the power to table.
Wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get
Oh
your way
shit.
up.
Yo.
Just like that.
The future of Zelda is tables.
You can create wooden boxes
And boxes.
and unusual
Oh my
things
god.
like water blocks.
This changes everything.
Use them separately or together is
I'm
entirely
sassing it, but this is actually really cool
Learn
looking.
and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule.
The Legend of Zelda prop hunt. Finally. We've waited so long.
Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example.
It's not a boulder.
That's
It's a
not
rock.
all, though.
The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
After doing so, they'll fight by your side.
Oh, that's cool. That is actually really cool.
So choose the one you want to create based on the situation.
Again,
Wisdom is
just
key.
Nintendo pulling out all the stops for the end of the Switch's lifespan. This looks fantastic. Looks a little bit slow paced for my liking, but I'll give it a shot. As long as it's not open world. Getting real tired of open world.
The fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
Looks fun.
How was that?
I got nothing bad to say about
Enjoyed
that.
this
That looks
demonstration of
fantastic.
the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't.
The Legend of Zelda Echo Shadows of Valentia.
How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different.
That looks like it's gonna have a lot of replayability.
Zelda Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th.
I'm gonna be honest, I am going to play that.
Nintendo
That
Switch Lite
is
system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series
Gold
will
Switch.
also be available at launch. We hope you're looking forward
I'm
to
already
playing
tired of my own
Zelda
Switch. I don't need a gold one.
adventure. Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
Ah ha ha ha. Nintendo, please stop trying to be funny. It never works.
Forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
Alright. Well, you got a lot to live up to now, because that was... Oh, no, no, no. No, no, I am muting the... No. 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 Open OBS, goddammit. Open! Ah. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry I muted the stream, but... I need that to stop. I'm gonna, like, open up OBS once this is done. Oh, god damn it, that is the worst. Why do we need more of this? Actually, let's just go back in full screen. I don't need to see the cancer that's YouTube chat. Oh my god, I just... What the fuck? Like, I'm so tired of them putting copyrighted music in these trailers. Like, it needs to stop. Please. No. I'm still talking in case for some reason the audio didn't mute. Because I can hear the audio. I don't know if chat can. I hope not. Because that means YouTube can too. And that means my butthole's gonna get wrecked by the copyright system. Okay, that sounds like that stopped. We can now go back. I need to set like a hotkey for muting, I know. Chat, are you enjoying the direct so far? Because honestly, it's been one of the better ones I can remember. More Lego. Lego games are fine. There's nothing really bad about them.
Inspired by the original game, but be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere. Use an array of gadgets like blast boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down.
Wow. Lego, yeah.
To mighty sawtooths.
You know, I mean, at least these games let you, play Lego without owning Lego. Because, man, Lego can really, really pile up very quickly until you're buried in it and you die. And then the police find you trapped under a pile of Lego, and it becomes the funniest case on the force for like 2 weeks. I love how chat numbers peaked during the Zelda reveal, and now everyone's like, nope, we're bored. Lego bad. Dance Dance bad. Wow, that game I played on PS5 3 years ago? Holy shit, this is exciting. Nintendo. Literally played this on PS5 like 3 years ago. It looks so bad on the Switch. It looks so crusty. Again, I would be excited about this because I was excited about this when it got revealed originally. But now that's on Switch, it's like, well, that was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, so, I don't care. This doesn't matter. This game is great. It is. But it's great on PS5 already.
Not everyone is excited to have you slinking around, including
God's sakes. Nintendo, we don't need a trailer this long for a game that's been out this long. Go back to, like, your new reveals have been great. Go back to those. Go back to the likes of the new Zelda game and, like, the new Mario and Luigi. We liked those. Those were fun.
Welcome home, Hobbit.
Oh no, it's more Lord of the Rings.
If you've ever wanted to live like a hobbit from
I don't want to live in that world at all thanks to Ring of Power. Thanks to Rings of Power, I don't want anything to do with Lord of the Rings anymore. Between that and the Hobbit trilogy, I'm good. Like, I love Lord of the Rings, but, it's got that Star Wars problem now where there's a stigma to it. Makes me sad.
Or 3. Explore, garden, fish, forage, and cook. The best way to
I have nothing to say about this. I have literally... Oh my god, the frame rate. Now I have something to say about it.
Decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals.
Wow.
Friendly hobbits and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire.
That's fantastic. Can we get on to something that doesn't look like it's terrible and runs at 2 frames per second?
Investigate, interrogate.
Oh, are they remaking the other Phoenix Wright games now?
2 Ace Attorney
Yep.
games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan.
Ooh.
Coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection.
This I'm perfectly fine with.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, take the case out of the
I
courtroom and
really like the Phoenix Wright games. So remaking them, remaking the ones that we don't have remakes for, perfectly fine by me.
Enjoy all new hand-drawn character visuals from the original series.
Yeah, it's a lot more than they've done for the other ones.
The original sprites for a more
Oh, that's cool.
look. Take a break from your investigation to
Probably gonna play with the newer art. Honestly, it looks a lot better. I think like a lot of the problem is these games were on the DS originally, so like the pixel art looked better because it was scaled down, but now that it's scaled up, it looks a little crusty.
Ace Attorney Investigations Collection.
And this is the one with the best pursuit theme, so
Pre-orders begin later today on
it's good.
Nintendo eShop.
I'll take it. Oh no, more weeaboo nonsense. Oh no. Man, weeaboo's gotta have a lot of money. They gotta have a lot of cash to make this many weeaboo games a year. Am I supposed to be afraid of that thing?
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down.
Now this is a story all about how my life got once turned upside down and I went to...
Takumi manages
God
to get
damn
out
it.
of harm's way. He's then forced to enroll at
I
the
don't
Rose
care
Gardens
about
Academy,
this.
along with 15 other students.
I less than don't care about this.
Their mission is to defend
That's
the
nice.
school from hostile student enemies for 100 days.
Oh, it's a strategy RPG.
An academy
I still don't care.
shrouded in secrecy.
Clown girl, of course. I feel like clown girls are becoming like an obligatory fetish thing.
Survive this 100-day
Like
trial.
every Fire Emblem game has them now, like this has them. What is it with like clown girls?
The creators of Danganronpa
What is it with Clissy that people like so much?
Last Defense Academy.
Why is everyone up in that Clissy?
Switch, early
I need to know.
Embark on a saga spanning generations. A full remake of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to Nintendo Switch. Rule
You know,
and
I've never played these games, and I probably
across
should.
Multiple generations, while challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness. In combat, use returning saga features like glimmers to learn skills, and formations to enhance abilities.
Okay.
Turn-based battles have also evolved into timelines.
You know, I'm noticing a surprise return of turn-based RPGs, and I'm kind of loving it. I really miss turn-based. Like, it's... I grew up with all the old school Final Fantasies and Chrono Trigger and stuff, so I've always had a soft spot for like turn-based RPGs. But they kind of died out for a while, and it was really sad.
Alter the course of the story. Safeguard your empire's future and protect your legacy from peril. Otherwise, the vengeful 7 heroes may emerge victorious. Romancing Saga 2: Revenge of the Seven launches on Nintendo Switch.
I have never played any of the games in the series, and I know I should.
We hope you're excited to experience the full remake of
Many
Romancing
dots.
Saga 2. That's almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct.
One big announcement.
Next will be our last announcement.
It's gonna be
Please take a
big.
look.
It's gotta be something huge. He didn't even do the snap. It has to be something. What? Oh, it's Metroid. Well, Metroid fans, you finally got your wish. You finally got your wish. It's here. It took them 7 years. 7 years. There you go. There you go, chat. I don't care, I've never liked Metroid, but I know there's a lot of people who do. And they have been waiting for this a very long time. Wow, shit's going down. Pillar? Oh no, I think that man might be dead. God, they have been holding out on this so long, though, like, for real. Looks nice graphically. Not seeing any, like, frame dipping, because God knows that's a Switch problem. I mean, this game has to be good. It's been, you know, held out for by, like, 7 years, so... people are kind of owed at this point. There you go, chat. Beyond. Return of the Joker. No. I'm happy for you, chat members. I am very happy for you. For me, honestly, it was Mario Luigi and the Zelda reveal. But I know a lot of people have been looking forward to this. And I'm very, very happy for you that you're going to have this for the people who care about Metroid. Because I know it's been a long time coming.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Return of the Joker.
After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title. Release is planned for 2025. So please wait a little bit longer.
I wonder if this can be a dual release for Switch 2.
To Samus Aran's new adventure.
Apologies if you can hear the construction in the background. I live on a construction site, and usually I don't do this during the day, but... Metroid looks good. So that's the end of the stream, eh? Alright, we have some stuff to discuss, so... let me just go back into OBS real fast. And let me put up the screen. If it'll work. Okay, awesome. The lag is real. So, we need to talk about that, because that was very, very good. That was a good direct. I'm not used to Nintendo giving us these great directs, but that was particularly great. I liked it a lot. We got a new Zelda, and it looks really, really unique and good. We got a Mario and Luigi game that is like the first one in almost 10 years. People who care about Metroid finally got Prime 4, which I'm, again, very happy for you, chat. I can't state that enough. Like, I don't care, but I know how important it is to people that you finally get that game that you've been waiting for so long. Very happy for you all. No Kirby game, which is a little shocking. I was kind of expecting a Kirbo. No 3D Mario, so that is either being held out or the leak for that is just straight up untrue. And, yeah. I think I'm going to end the stream a bit early. I was planning on talking a bit more, like speculating a bit more, but the construction started up in the background, and chat shouldn't have to listen to that. So, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I did. And I'm going to be streaming again Friday night, probably at like 11:15, 11:30 when I do Elden Ring. But we're getting the stream. Thanks for showing up. And next time.